guys, and welcome back to NoBlandMakeup, where we do makeup and body paint tutorials, usually with a cosplay twist, but today is the continuation of my World Cup flag inspired series thing. Today we're going to be doing Spain, and if you guys want to see the rest of the countries that I have done so far in this series, it will be linked in the cards up above. But before we get started, I have a merch store. So if you guys want to help support the channel, I have t-shirts and stickers and hoodies and other stuff. So the link is teespring.com/noblandmerch. The link will be in the description. But back to what you're actually here for. I started off this look pretty similar to how I started off my Portugal look. If you want to see that, it will also be linked in the cards above. But basically I put red in the crease. If you're wondering why my other eye is done already, that's because I forgot to turn my camera on. YouTuber life, I guess. And then I made sure everything was nicely blended. Didn't want any harsh edges for this one, and I really wanted that red to be kind of winged out. And then to give the yellow that I'm going to put on later a little bit of something to kind of stick to, and to make it a little bit more bright, I cut the crease. Now if you have more hooded eyes or small eyes, you definitely want to keep checking in the mirror by looking straight ahead so you can see how much of your actual lid will be showing. And then as promised, I set that crease that I cut with some gold eyeshadow. I tried to keep my lids I tried to keep my eyes closed almost, so that way I didn't mess up the concealer and have it transfer. Small eyeball problems. I wanted the crease to be cut, but not so much the outer edge, so I just blended a little bit of the red into the yellow, trying not to make orange and kind of having it work. It was really nice. It worked for once. I wanted to do something different for the lower lash line, so this time I decided to do kind of like an inverted wing. So instead of having it flick upwards, I had it flick down and gave myself basically a little bit of a gap. And then I also blended some more of that red eyeshadow on the lower lash line because the Spanish flag is red, yellow, red. Then in that gap that I left, I went ahead and applied a little bit of a white base. You guys thought we were getting rid of that. Didn't get enough of it in the last like 4 videos. But I applied that in the little space that I had, kind of just making a triangle to be honest, and then filling it in. And then because I can't leave well enough alone and it's good to set your cream products with powders, I'm just gonna set this with some white eyeshadow. So the Spanish flag that I took my inspiration from was the one with the coat of arms on it. And one thing that really stood out to me is that they had a crown on there, so I figured I can just put dots on my eyes and call it a crown. So that's exactly what I did. I basically traced where I put that red eyeshadow and added dots, kind of spaced them out a little bit. I did white first, and then I put some blue dots in between. Why? I'm not entirely sure. There's blue on the flag. Granted, a lighter blue as well, but I kind of liked it with the darker blue a little better. And apparently everybody else at work did too. And now I'm gonna apply some false lashes. So if you guys want a full video on that, it'll be linked up in the cards up above. And to be quite honest, I don't know why I've been using false lashes a lot lately, but I don't know, kinda like it. Done applying your lashes, if you're like me, you're gonna apply some mascara next. If you're not, then you probably did that already. I like to do it afterwards though, just because I feel like it kind of blends your lashes together, real and fake. This is basically what it should look like. And I actually like this one a lot, not gonna lie. Now to wrap this look up, we're gonna apply some lip color. I decided to go with a pink nude. It looks super pink on camera. I don't know what this is, but it is what it is. that is the finished look. So I hope you guys liked it. I definitely enjoyed doing this one, and this entire series, to be honest. Don't forget to subscribe to see what comes out of my channel next. Hit that notification bell so YouTube knows that you meant it, and let me know how far you think that Spain is going to make it this year at the World Cup. I need to know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!